Hello. Well, that's a bit too high, isn't it? There we go. Move myself down a little bit. There we go. Must find my cameraman. No, that's too low now, isn't it? Bloody hell. There we go. That'll do. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Comes around quick, doesn't it? When we do 2 a week. I was saying to the missus, it's quiz night tonight. Should we again? Bloody hell. I've only just had one. Like, yeah, that's what happens when you do 2 a week. And when we do the Friends one, not next week, is it? No, it's next week. Yeah, I'll have Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It'll be like I'm doing a real job, working actual, employed hours. Crazy. Welcome everyone. I've looked at the list and I can't really see any new players. I'm pretty sure everyone who is playing has played before. But just in case there's someone out there that hasn't, I'll explain everything like I always do. And also remind you of a few things. Because do you know when I work in the pubs, even the people who play week in, week out sometimes forget the basic rules. And I have to remind them. So we'll do that anyway. I will... first off, let me just say that we're on YouTube, obviously, because that's how you're watching the quiz. And we broadcast on YouTube. And although the latency, which is the delay between what's actually being, videoed and sent to you, it's only about 3.5 seconds. However, because of those 3.5 seconds, we put a delay in the quiz software so that what I am actually talking about on the screen matches what you actually get on your device, on your phone. Okay, so because of that, all the questions you have a limited amount of time to answer, but we say rule of 5, and what that means is make sure that you get your answer in to me, as in tap the answer, with at least 5 seconds to spare on the timer. It's just to be super safe that your answer gets submitted in time. I mean, technically, if there's at least 3.5 seconds left on the clock, then technically your answer should come through. But I think after 5 seconds, you're taking a risk, so just make sure there's 5 seconds. I've put extra time on there. Normally, you only get 10 seconds to answer a quiz question. Our minimum is 20, and it goes up from there. So sometimes you get 30 seconds to answer a question. So you've got plenty of time, but just basically, whatever's on the clock, take 5 seconds off, and that's how long you've got to answer your question. And that is the most important thing. I think everything else is fairly self-explanatory. But just in case it's not... first off, let me just connect up my remote control. Here we go. So we'll have a little bit of a funky tune while I... come on then. What's happening? Ah, there we go. Aha. Okay, so let me just change that to that. Ah, there we go. Round 1. Multiple choice. General knowledge. Okay, so it's 10 points for a correct answer. This will reduce to 7 if you take too long. Okay, so as well as your rule of 5, don't delay, because once it gets sort of past about halfway, you start losing points. There will be 3 extra bonus points for the fastest team or player to answer correctly, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest. However, and this is why I've got a piece of paper and pen, I'll be writing it down. If you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point during this round, you'll lose 20 points, okay? So just make sure you've got that in your head. Now, I mentioned it earlier, but just in case it's not as obvious as I assume it is, the options and the questions will all appear on your keypad. So on the phone or tablet that you're using, everything comes there and it's multiple choice, so just tap. That's all you have to do. And also, we just want to remind you that because of the delay on YouTube, sometimes you might get a little bit of lag. Like your YouTube might be coming through a little bit slower than what you're getting on your actual keypad. The what's on your phone, on your device, on the actual app, on the RedTooth app, that is what you go by. Okay, if the stream, what I'm saying, if this is out, if this doesn't match what's on your screen, follow that. Okay, because that is where it counts. That's where all the answers and everything goes, and that's all. That's the most important thing. If at any point you think that your YouTube is lagging and you're a little bit behind, as soon as we get to a break, then just close your YouTube stream and reopen it. Simple as that. It should come back to normal. If you're still having technical problems, then you can message me, and if I can help, I will. But I'm tech support. I'm sales, I'm presenter, I'm host, I'm producer, I write everything. The only thing I don't do is make merchandise. I've left that to Mrs. G, and we have got some merch that we're going to start making available. Check this out. Oh, there we go. Top Shagger on a mug, and also, right there. I'll try not to show you my kegs. There we go. We've also got t-shirts as well. Top Shaggers only. There we go. So yeah, we got some merch. The fridge magnets went down really well as well from Saturday. So we're gonna have a little merch store in the group, which is our Facebook group. Which if you are not a member of, then please do. Johnny's Online Quizzes. You know, that don't make sense. And yeah, you can get some merch in there. We're also going to be dishing stuff out as prizes as well, potentially going forward. We've only just put a load of stuff together, so we won't not be announcing anything just yet. But just wanted to let you know that cups and t-shirts are coming soon. Right, okay. One last thing before we get started on the quiz, which is probably the most important thing, is Top Shaggers only and no wet wipes, okay? You've seen the cup, you've seen the t-shirt, Top Shaggers only, okay? Here we go. Your first question is, complete this line from Shakespeare's Hamlet. To be or not to be, that is the what? Why am I not getting any sound? Strange. I'm not getting any volume at my end. Not that I'm complaining, because it normally does my head in. The correct answer is, and you all got it right, well done. Oh, there's the sound. There we go. Woo! Question. That is the question. To be or not to be. All of you got it right. The fastest to get it. It's Let's Get Quizzical. Well done. Also, well done the Alabama Fire Dragon. Well done. And also Hamilton. So I'm just going to put. I'm going to put Ruth because it's easier to write out, and I know that it's you. So. There we go. Just got to keep track of these bonuses. Right, okay. Next question. Here we go. What colour is the M in the McDonald's logo? The correct answer. Well, the clue is in the name. They are the Golden Archers. That's gold. The rest of it's red, for those of you that put red, because there was quite a few. 24 teams got that one right. The fastest to get it.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
It's Mr. Moore, of course it is the suit. Well done, Sam. I've put your name down. Well done, Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Hey, you didn't do too well last week, much to the joy of a lot of our other players. I think everyone beat Harold last week, near enough, so congratulations if that was you. We've been waiting a long time for you to mess up that bad, and we all really enjoyed it, so thank you for that, Harold. And well done the Greys as well, third fastest on that one. Get in there, well played. Right, here's your next question. According to the title of a 2003 Atomic Kitten song, love doesn't have to what? Sting, burn, chafe, or hurt? The correct answer is hurt. Love doesn't have to hurt. 5 people got that one wrong. What did you think it was? Surely they were accidental fat finger presses on the wrong button. Yes, love doesn't have to hurt. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't have to sting, burn, or chafe either. But sometimes it does, and that's just life. The fastest to get it right.
Hello, baby.
There he is. Fattening Frogs for Dicks. Well done. Well done, the Alabama Fire Dragon. And no telly, no problem. Well played. I'm just going to put FFS for you, Harold. Okay, next question. Here we go. In Toy Story, who is the little shite that lives next door to Andy? The correct answer is Sid. The fastest to get it right.
Glorious.
Glorious space. I'm just going to put space for you. Well done, Hamilton. And Adam H. Well done. So space. There we go. Righty-ho. Next question. Cartography is the study of what? The correct answer is maps. It's the study of maps. 34 teams got that one right. Well done. That's most of you. The fastest to get it. Hamilton with no buzzer. What's happened there? Have you accidentally not chosen a buzzer? Or did the option not come up? Sometimes that happens. I'll see if I can send you out the list during the first break that we have, and see if we can get you a buzzer. Sometimes it does that, you know what I mean? It's just a little glitch in the software. There isn't anything I can do about it. But I'll send you the list out. You should be able to choose in the next break. Right, okay. Last question in this round, and then we're going to move straight on to round 2. Which stretch of water is known to the French as La Manche or La Manche? I mean, it depends. You know, pronunciation is not my strong suit at all. The correct answer is the English Channel, La Manche. 30 teams got that one right. Well done. The fastest. Glorious! 20 points. Unlucky, Andrew. That is unfortunate for you. Okie dokie. Right. I will dock those points during the first break, which will be after this next round. Okay, your next round is Family Fortunes. Okay, now for those of you that have never played, which I believe I think everyone's played, but just in case there's a couple of players watching that go, I haven't played, I don't know what it's on about. Basically, the aim of this game is to choose the most popular answer. Now, you've got to guess which you think everyone else is going to choose. You pick what you believe will be the most popular, okay? So, like, say, for instance, if the options were, would you rather be, you know, punched in the face or be bought a drink, then obviously the most popular answer is going to be to be bought a drink, so you choose that one, not obviously punched in the face. Obviously it won't be that obvious and that easy, that's why it's going to be required a little bit of thinking. Now you've got a little bit of extra time on these questions. There was 20 seconds on the clock in the first round. In this one you've got 30 seconds, and if you choose the most popular answer then you get 5 points. If there's 2 or even 3 most popular answers, if it's a tie, then you get your points. It's all good. We don't pick then one between the other. I don't think we've had a tie yet on this, actually, to be honest with you. I think it's because we have so many players, the odds are slim. But sometimes in the pubs, God, I can remember pubs, we'd have ties and then both, you know, whichever answer you pick. But yeah, that's it. So like I said, 30 seconds in this round. So you've got a little bit of extra time to discuss, but don't forget your rule of 5. Leave 5 seconds on the clock when you put your answer in. Don't take too long. And remember, technically speaking, it's a bit like Schrodinger's cat. Until the answers are totted up, every answer's right and every answer's wrong. Because until we find out which was the most popular, they're all worth exactly the same. So just have a go. If you can't think, oh, I don't know what everyone else is going to choose, just hit the screen and whatever you pick is what you get. Okay, here's your first one then. Which is the best gaming console? PlayStation, Xbox or Nintendo? I know a lot of people who are going to be PC gamers going, why PC in there? It's because a PC isn't a gaming console, and then I would have had to go down the route of like, oh, well, what's the best way to game? And then it just gets too complicated. But you know what? Everyone knows all 3 of them names up there. It'll be nice and straightforward for people to pick. And the most popular gaming console, according to you lot, is PlayStation. There we go. So if you picked PlayStation, you got 5 points. If you didn't, you got no. But don't worry about it. Here's your next question. Best TV service. So this is like your on-demand style TV, or, well, not really on-demand, because Sky's in there as well. And that, I think that does have some on-demand. But basically, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix or Sky. Best way to watch TV. What do you reckon? I've only got one of them. So the most popular answer, and it's quite a big margin as well. Netflix. Got to be on it. Netflix and chill. None of the other subscribers offer you any kind of sexual conduct at all. Whereas with Netflix, you get Netflix and chill, which obviously we all know what that means. Well, you don't get that with the others. You don't get Sky and chill, do you? You get, you don't get Amazon Prime and chill. You certainly don't get Disney Plus and chill, because that would get you into some serious bother with the law. Here's your next question. What makes the best pet, fish or hamster? We had cats and dogs last week. Come on, Brett. There we go. The most popular answer. Oh, it's tight. It's so tight. 19 to 17. The most popular between those two. Hamster. There we go. See, I would have thought you'd have all gone with fish, because like most people get a goldfish at some point in their life. I know a lot of people do get hamsters, but they're a bit more work, aren't they? I would have said fish, low maintenance. You put it in a bowl, you crumble in a bit of that stuff that stinks, them flaky things. And that's you, innit? That's it. That's done. And then you clean the tank out, once a month? I don't know. But there you go. Hamsters. Awesome. Right, last one in this round, and then we are going to have a break. What would you rather have? Fingers as long as toes, or toes as long as fingers? See, this is a tough one. Because if you had fingers as long as toes, probably still do stuff. But then if you had toes as long as fingers, you'd need to be buying massive shoes, and that would cost you a lot of money. So speaking from a financial point of view, you'd have to go with the fingers, but that would slow you down with certain things, wouldn't it? I've got small fingers and hands anyway, but this is quite close actually, 21 to 15. The most popular answer, toes as long as fingers. There we go. Everyone prepared to pay the extra for the footwear, as long as it means keeping the full use of the hand digits. Fair enough. Right, okay, that is the end of round 2. Go and have yourself a lovely poo. Hamilton, I'm going to see if I can sort your buzzer out, so just get ready to see if the list comes up. If it doesn't, then message me. I'll be doing that in a second. And everyone else, we'll see you in 3 minutes. Hello, welcome back. I think we've sorted Hamilton's jingle issue out. They've got one now. Happy days. I'll be keeping an eye out on that. Just wanted to play you a little audio clip that I've been sent during the break of that round, as some of you in the Family Fortune rounds appear to have upset someone. So let me just play you this. I hope you can hear it well.
Johnny, mate, I'm absolutely disgusted at the fact that 21 people would rather have longer toes than fingers. That just freaks me out and disgusts me all at the same time. I'm highly offended that we got that question wrong. Highly. It's going to haunt my dreams tonight.
Oh, disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. He's not happy. Not happy at all. Right then, guys, let's get cracked on with some quizzing, shall we? I'll reconnect my device, etc. So this is round 3. It's called the Eliminator. Now, don't panic. You are not getting eliminated. All that happens is, I'll explain how it works and you'll be all right. Basically, you get 6 possible answers at the start of the question, yes? It's multiple choice, but there's more choices than on the previous round. There are 15 points available at the start of the timer, and there's 30 seconds on the clock. As the timer ticks down, the amount of points that you will get if you get it right will reduce. Every 3 seconds, one of the incorrect options is eliminated, hence the term eliminator, making it easier to answer. So at the end, once the timer gets to like 5 seconds, remember the rule of 5, there'll be 2 options left and a minimal amount of points, okay? So the idea is to get your answer in as fast as you can to get the most points. But obviously you've got the option there to sort of, if you want to play it a little bit safer, if you're unsure about a couple of the options, you might want to wait until... It's kind of like a millionaire 50-50. They take 2 of the wrong answers away and you're left with 2 and you're like, oh yeah, because I knew it were either that or that one and that one's gone now, so I know it's that one. It's the same deal. You've just got to wait and see. Now, unfortunately, I have absolutely no control over over which answers disappear and in what order. So if there's only 2 sensible answers on there and it leaves those 2 as the very last 2 options, then it weren't me being, you know, trying to be annoying. That's just how it's come out. So apologies in advance if that happens. And also, I won't be reading out the options because they tend to start buggering off as I'm reading them out. So I don't do that on this one. I'll just read out the questions, okay? Your fastest finger bonus is 3 points for the fastest, 2 for the second fastest, 1 for the third fastest, same as the first round. But if you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point during this round, same as the first round, you'll lose 20 points, okay? Just like Glorious Space did in the first round, which I've not took your points off yet, by the way, son. So you just, you know, when we get to the scores, you've got 20 to come off that, all right? Just bear that in mind. Right, okie dokie. Here's your first question then. 30 seconds on the clock. D12 are a rap group containing which prominent rapper as a member? My inbox is blowing up now, people sending me messages. Probably because I played that audio out. Everyone's sending me their own voice messages that they're not reading out. I'll listen to the best ones and I'll play them during the next, you know, after the next break, okay? But just remember that I do actually need this phone to do the quiz, so, you know, it would be helpful if I weren't getting notifications every 20 seconds. Right, the correct answer is, of course, Eminem, the real Slim Shady. The 23 teams got that one right. The fastest to get it.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Me too. Well done, Donuts. Well done, Fleetwood Max. That's Kai, the chef. Well played. And well done, TSJ. So, Donuts, I'm just going to put you down as D-Nuts. D-Nuts. There we go. D's nuts. Next question. An older person is sometimes described as being long in the what? The correct answer is, of course, tooth. Long in the tooth. 34 teams got that one right. The fastest.
Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
Fleetwood Max. Well then, Kai, I'm just going to put F Max. F Max. Well done, the Alabama Fire Dragon, and well done, Glorious Space. Trying to claw back some of those 20 points that you spaffed up the wall in the first round. Well done. Here's your next question. Which of these is not considered a Japanese dish? Wow, super speedy fast. You all found, obviously, the correct answer, which was pizza. All of you got that one right, apart from one team. Don't know who that was, so I can't embarrass you, but unlucky. The correct answer is, of course, pizza. The fastest to get it right.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
The suits. Well done, Mr. Moore. Well played, well played. Right, okay, well done, the Alabama Fire Dragon, and fattening frogs for snakes as well. This is the final question in your eliminator round. Which iconic wrestler used to rip his vest off in the ring? Like that. Some classic names on there for those of you that gentlemen of a certain vintage will be appreciating. Superfly, Jimmy Snooker, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, remember him. The fastest, 31 teams got that one right. The correct answer is, of course, Hulk Hogan. The fastest to get it right.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. Well done. You're a quizzard, Harry. I'm going to put YQH. And well done, universally challenged and glorious space. Well played. Right, so that is the end of round 3. We're going to move straight into round 4, which is fun and games. It's just fun and games. We're just come to play now. The first game that we're going to be playing is, of course, play your cards. Right now, we had a really good night on this on Saturday. We gave 20 points away to a lot of teams. A lot of teams managed to get to the final card, okay? It is a knockout style game. If you choose the wrong answer, you'll be knocked out. The way you choose the answer, if you look at your device, your phone, or your tablet, whichever you're using, you've got letters there with coloured buttons. You want A and B. A means you're going to guess that you think the next card is going to be lower. B means it's going to be higher. Now, if it's the same, if it's a pair and you've chosen lower, then you go through. If you've chosen higher and it's a pair, then you're out. So lower or equal to is A and higher is B. Now, the card denominations are the lowest card in the deck is a 2 and the highest card is an ace. Okay, so ace is high, yeah? That's how we're playing it. So queen, king, ace, yeah? And then 4, 3, 2, and 2 is your lowest card, all right? So you won't be able to put your answer in until I press this button and put the text up on the screen, which is there now. So place your bets, please. Press A if you think the next card is going to be lower or equal to, and press B if you think the next card is going to be higher. You'll see at the top of the screen, you'll be able to see that all the team quiz names up there. If you see yours and it's not highlighted with a colour, it means I haven't got your answer yet. So make sure you don't wait too long, because if we have to wait too long, then you move on to the next one and you'll be out automatically whether you've picked one or not. Okay. So the next card is a king, was higher. Unlucky, all those that gambled and went lower. I like your style. Could have knocked all the other teams out nice and early, but there you go, unlucky. So we're on a king. Very high card. Not the highest card in the deck, though. We've still got aces in there that are higher than a king. Let's see what everyone's doing. Everyone looks like they're playing it safe. Remember, these just come out at random. Disco Dave. John, thank you. Your next card is a jack. Woo-hoo! Only just lower. Not many. So place your bets for your next one. Only 5 cards remaining. 5 cards. Get to the end. Get 20 points. If you are the last team standing, by the way, before we get to the end, then you will get the 20 points. You don't have to make it all the way to the end if you knock everyone out. Oh, the suit, Big Sam, he's going higher. John's going higher. What's fattening frogs for snakes doing? Harold, come on. I would love to knock you out, but I'm not going to. Right, your next card. Oh, it's a 3. Unlucky, boys. Good effort. Don't go far, because we've got another game coming up right after this. So we're on a 3. Are we higher or lower? Place your bets. Come on, come on. Everyone playing it safe. But yeah, Papa, so everyone's played it safe. Your next card. Oh, it's a 2. All out, game over. See, that's what all those that went with the crazy bets, that's what they were trying to do, because they knew that does happen sometimes. And but yeah, so no points this week. Unlucky, everyone. Moving on to the next game. It's a horse race, okay? So what you've got to do, you can see that the horses are next to the buttons that are on your keypad. All you got to do now is press the button, basically the horse that you like the name of. It's completely random. They all run at the same. They're all of the same level. It's just a random choice as to who's going to win. Now, I'll be pressing it now. There are 36 teams in tonight, and we've got 34, 35. Just waiting on one more to place the bets. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's in. Okay, so let's get cracking. Don't forget to cheer on your horse. I will be providing some expert commentary. And they're off. I'm not going to be reading out the names yet. Not going to read out the names yet because they're all too close together and it gets a little bit too busy at the minute. And moving around, changing positions, go from first to last really quick. I'm going to wait until they get out of the blocks. And Sir Trotslot has taken a lead. Johnny's Mondeo is in second place. Vauxhall Horser is neck and neck in third. Wide the Long Face just behind him in fourth. Wet Wipe in fifth. And Future Glue at the back in sixth place. Sir Trotslot opening up that lead there. Johnny's Mondeo in second place, still in the hunt, not far away from him. Vauxhall Horser and Why the Long Face are still fighting it out for third there, third and fourth respectfully. Wet Wipe still trailing behind with Future Glue all the way at the back, fifth and sixth respectively. It looks like Johnny's Mondeo's dropped down into fourth place. Vauxhall Horser and Why the Long Face are pushing, still neck and neck, but they're now in second and third. Vauxhall Horser is only just in second. There's not a lot in it. Vauxhall Horser's moved up into first, and Why the Long Face is in second. And then they're just not leaving each other alone. They're just so tight. There's no separating them. There's nothing in it. This is insane. I've never seen this before. Sir Trotslot's still in third. Wet Wipe in fourth. Johnny's Mondeo in fifth. Johnny's Mondeo's moved into last place. Future Glue has moved up into fifth. Sir Trotslot he dropped down into sixth. Wet Wipe's in third. Oh, what? Johnny's Mondeo's moved into the lead. Future Glue's in second place. Wet Wipes in third. Vauxhall Horse in fourth. Why the Long Face in fifth. And Sir Trotslot in sixth. That was the craziest horse race I've ever seen. So if you backed first, you got 20 points. If you backed second, you got 15. If you backed third, you got 10. Now, this is the final game before we have a little look at the scores and then we'll have a break. It's Wheel of Fortune. What we're going to do is we're going to give the bottom place teams a little bit of a shot in the arm. So I'm going to click them in now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go with the bottom 5. You guys are going to get some points. So you can see that the Wheel of Fortune on your screen there. And those are the bottom 5 teams. You're going to get whatever amount of points that lands on. We've still not had a 10. So let's see what we get tonight. Come on, come on. Oh, 10's looking good. 10's looking good. No, it's going to drop on 2. 2. Better than a kick in the plums, I suppose. But there you go. Only 2 points. But you guys all got 2 points for that. For nothing, essentially. So there you go. Right, that is the end of round 4. We're going to have a quick look at the scores on the doors and then we're going to have a little break.
Briefcase wanker.
Kaylee McAteer in the lead. She is carrying a 50-point head start from last week's bonus round. That is looking after her very well. Papa and Tubbs in second place on 141. Glorious Space. You've got 20 points to come off that, so don't get comfortable. No Telly, No Problem. I believe that puts you in third. Then we got Whiskey Business, The Simpsons, The Alabama Fire Dragon, Adam H, Disco Dave, Spooning leads to Forking and Disco Dave on the same on 129. Hamilton on 126. Ninja and Zilla up the table in 12th on 125. We've got E equals MC Hammer. Minge Breath, which I believe is my missus. John J. Quizbo, Cranky 74, Fattening Frogs for Dicks, Let's Get Quizzical the Donuts, You're a Quizzed Harry, Sarah, and Vamplu 987. There we go. I never read them all out, but I thought I would tonight. There we go. So we're going to have a little break, and I've got some messages to read. So if you've sent me a message, I'm on it now, and I'll speak to you when I come back. Why not take a picture of the leaderboard and put it on Facebook to show all your friends what a wonderful quiz we have on a Tuesday night? Hello, welcome back. Round 5. It's time for the finger blaster. Pew, 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 pew. 5 points with a super speed bonus. Okay, you've got 20 points to start the timer. That's the most points that we've given away on a question so far. But it reduces with time. Okay, so the longer you take to answer, the less points you get. You've got the fastest finger bonus for the 3 fastest, yeah? 5, 5, 5. Okay, so if you get into the top 3, you get an additional 5 points, as well as obviously more points for being quickest. However, if you get any of the fastest finger bonuses, yeah, that's any of the top 3. If you feature in the top 3, I've got to write all of it down. If you feature in the top 3, right, twice, more than once at any point in this round, you lose 100 points. Okay, it's not just being the fastest. You've got to stay out of the top 3. Once you've been in the top 3, you can't get in it again, because if you do, you'll lose 100 points. Okay, so that's the gamble. That's the pressure. That's the skill. That's what you've got to do with this round. That's, you know, basically that's the temptation is obviously to be as fast as you can to get as many points as you can. But if you finish in the top 3 of the question twice at any point during this round, you lose 100 points. Okay, I feel like I've made that clear. I've said it 4 times now, so, you know, if you weren't listening, it's not my fault. There we go. It's your first question, okay? Warm up the finger. Okay? Here we go. Who was the lead singer of T-Rex? The correct answer, Mark Bolan. So, the fastest to get it right. Glorious! So, Glorious Space. I'm just going to put G space. And Fattening Frogs for Snakes. And I'm just going to put you down as Ham. Okay? So, Glorious Space, Fattening Frogs for Snakes, and Ham can now no longer feature in the 3 fastest teams to get it right. Okay? So, when we do the next question, if they're in that top 3 again, they lose 100 points. Okay? There we go. Right, here's your next question. Where in the world is Thursday Island? Tough one, that one. The correct answer, Australia. 23 teams got that one right. The fastest.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly. So, Bobby, well done, son. Team Heeden, well in, Les and Dawn. And Minge Breath. I'm just going to put TH. I'm going to put T-Heed. And I'm just going to put our last down as Minge. Okay, so if you 3 feature in the top 3 fastest teams, again, you lose 100 points, okay? Here's your next question. The 80s horror film series was Nightmare on which street? The correct answer, Elm Street. You all got that one right. The fastest.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
He's not been on yet. So the suit, well in you. I'm going to put let Q. And I'm just going to put you down as F Max. Well in. So well done, the suit. Well done, Let's Get Quizzical. And well done, Fleetwood Max. But no more. No. Because if you finish in the top 3 on another one of these questions, you lose 100 points. Here we go. In the Nativity, where did the 3 wise men come from? North, east, south, or west? Well, they came from the east. 26 teams got it right. The fastest.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
You've first, fastest, Sam. There's no helping you. You can't help yourself, can you? So you lose 100 points. Does anyone else? No. So 100 points to come off for you. We got You're a Quizzard, Harry, and D's Nuts, the donuts. Well done, guys. Okay, this is the final question in your Finger Blaster round. Which country hosted the 2010 World Cup? The correct answer, South Africa. 21 teams got that one right, the fastest.
I'm just a sexy boy.
Well done, the Fire Dragon of Alabama. Spooning leads to forking and just titties. Well done. Okay, so no other bonus points lost apart from the suit. And I've got to take some off a glorious space from the first round as well, which I will do now, because we're going to have a break. And I'll tell you why. I've not put the dad joke round in this week. I'm so sorry. Yeah, they came a little bit later than I was anticipating, and I've not had a chance to configure the videos and stuff yet. So obviously we'll be cracking on with that again. Sean will be back next week, so don't panic. And it is all my fault, not Sean's. So, you know, just saying. So we're going to have a 3-minute break. And then we've got... Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. So we're on this one. We normally, that was round 5, yeah. Normally round 6 now. Yeah, so we're on the final round after this break, okay? So we'll have a quick look at the scores before we get cracking. But I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to put you in a break now, and we'll do the final score. We'll have a look at the score table before we do the final round. But don't forget, you've got your bonus round at the end of the final round, where you play for a 50-point head start on the next quiz, which on Saturday. You're also playing for extra league bonus points if you finish on the top 22 on the screen at the end. And also tonight, it's Tuesday, it's free bingo night, so you're going to get a game of bingo. If you win the bingo tonight, you will get a free game of bingo on Saturday, which is when we charge for bingo. If you've already paid for your bingo, then it will go towards giving you a free month's pass, which is worth £6. So, you know, there you go. Right, have a break, have a quick crap. Okay, so before we look at the scores before our final round, first of all, I've got to wish a big happy birthday to Clara, who is the better half of Saltmorts, if I've remembered the message correctly. And it's her birthday on Thursday, so happy birthday for Thursday. We'll see for the quiz on Saturday. Getting some embarrassing photos of you sent over so I can put them up on the YouTube screen for everyone to see. And also, I've got to apologise massively to let me just make sure I've got this right, because I need to read out the full message. So, Cara is she's inconsolable because there's no dad jokes and her dad is off work. I as if I weren't feeling bad enough for not putting them in. Now I feel even worse now. You know what I mean? I feel awful. I'm really sorry, Cara, and I will make it up to you somehow. I'll think of something. Right? Me and you, we'll sort something out. All right? Defo. Right. Let's have a quick look at the scores then before we get cracking on with our final round.
Briefcase wanker.
Well done, Kaylee McAteer at the top. And a 31-point margin as well. The Alabama Fire Dragons coming up on your behind there. 200 points. Disco Dave, the Mister, he's in third. Papa and Tubbs in fourth place on 198. Well played. The Simpsons, well up there in fifth. Glorious Space would be up there with you, but he chose to be too quick with his fingers in the first round. Spooning leads to Forking in seventh. Whiskey Business in eighth. No Telly No Problem in ninth. Adam H in 10th, the Donuts in 11th, Let's Get Quizzical in 12th, Fleetwood Max in 13th, we got Hamilton in 14th, E = MC Hammer, Saltmorts, and in 17th place, Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Wow! Having said that though, there isn't a great deal of space between you and the top three anyway, so you're not too far off. Big Fact Hunts. That's Emma and Emma. Sorry, my bad. Laura and Ben. I was probably thinking of his sister. There you go. Laura and Ben in 18th place on 172 with Fattening Frogs for Snakes. There you go. Take a picture of that. You can put that up somewhere special, like you're tied with Harold. It's a big achievement. And everyone who's above Harold, you could do that as well. You're a Quizzed Harry, Quiz Tarrant, Minge Breath, and Cranky74 make up the rest of the top 22. Okay, guys, let's move into our final round. This is the death round. A bit dramatic. I suppose I should change the name of it, but, you know, there we go. Can't be asked. Simple as that. If you are uncautious here, you could end up losing a lot of points. So please pay attention to every word I say, okay? I know you do anyway, but just be listening extra careful on this one. So, the points system is it's 25 points for a correct answer. There will be a 10-point deduction if you answer incorrectly, and a 5-point deduction for not answering at all. Your speed bonus is 3 for the fastest team, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest, with your usual speed bonus penalty. If you get the fastest finger twice at any point during this round, you'll lose 20 points, okay? Only the fastest, not the top 3, okay? So just get the fastest finger. Now, that is the point system, but for the first 2 questions in this round, it's something completely different. You'll get a choice to gamble a percentage of your points. So, for example, if you choose to gamble 50% of your points and you happen to have 200 points on the board, the question will gain you 100 points if you get it right, but it'll cost you 100 points if you get it wrong. Okay? So, you'll get to choose on the next slide how much you want to gamble away. Obviously, there's low amounts if you want to play it safe, and there's big amounts if you want to go big and try and catch up, etc. And that's the deal. That's the first 2 questions. Then the rest of the round after the first 2 questions is it's 25 points for a correct answer, 10 deduction if you get it wrong, 5 deduction for not answering, okay? Also, if you choose to gamble like a huge amount of your points and don't answer, then guess how many points you'll lose, the percentage that you chose to gamble, okay? So when you put your gamble in, that means to get that percentage and not lose that percentage, you've got to get it right. Nothing else will do, okay? Here we go. So, your first question is linguistics. Now, you get the category on the first one, but you don't on the second one. You're flying blind. So, for this one, It's linguistics, okay? If you know a little bit about languages and stuff like that, then you might want to choose a large amount. If you're completely language illiterate, then go for something, you know, a bit simpler. But all the bets are in now anyway, so let's get cracking. Best of luck to you. Here's your first question. What does beber mean in Spanish? Beber. It's a tough question if you are not a Spanish ninja like me. Okay, so the correct answer is it means to drink. Beber agua, to drink water. Or beber cerveza. There we go, that's beer. Those are the important things. 20 teams got it right. The fastest to get it.
Get your hand off my penis!
Get your hand off my penis! Universally challenged. Well played. Well done, Vamplu 987 and Minge Breath. So I'm just going to write. I'm going to put UC. U/C. Okay, so do a speed bonus. Let's have a look at what that's done to the scores. Oh, it's made it interesting. I love it. Right then, place your bets for your next question, which I'm not going to tell you what it's about. You're flying blind. Is it a really easy question on a really easy subject for you? Or is it something completely rock hard? Or is it something in the middle? You don't know. And that's the beauty of this round. So you've placed your bets. Here's your question. Toy Soldiers by Martika was released in which year? Oh, it's harsh. That is nasty. That is a hard one. Very tough question indeed. The correct answer is 1989. 15 teams got it right. The fastest.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
The Suit. Okay. Let's see how it is. Okay. Oh, let's have a look at what that's done to the scores. Oh, they is on their head, is what the scores are. Righty-ho. So now we're on 25 points for correct answer. We're on a 10-point deduction for an incorrect answer and a 5-point deduction for not answering at all. Here is your next question. Which of these is a type of condiment? The correct answer is chutney. The fastest to get it right.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
D's nuts. I'm going to write you down there. D nuts. Well done. Well done, Hamilton, and well done, Alabama Fire Dragon. Fantastic. Okay. 2 questions left. Here's your next one. What liquid is a major part of a hummingbird's diet? The correct answer. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's my mistake. Sorry. Should have been nectar. My bad. Right. It's not a problem. I just have to cancel the scores off from that one. Though, to be honest, nobody got it right, and you all answered, so I don't have to change anything. Just add 10 points onto your score for the league, and we'll call it quits. Let me just. Actually, yeah, I'll reset that because it'll mean me doing extra work if I don't. So let me just do the thing. Sorry about this, guys. My mistake. Everyone's allowed to make them. I'm a one-man band. Do it all myself. Undo last question. Bada bing, bada boom. And there we go. Everyone is 10 points the richer. Okie dokie. Right, okay. Final question in this round. A commando in the US Army Special Forces is known as a what colour beret? Raspberry beret. The correct answer is green beret, not raspberry beret. 2017's got that one right. The fastest. Well in Hamilton. I see you've got your buzzer back. Okay, yeah, right, we're good. Right, guys, that is the end of your quiz this evening. But don't forget, you've got your bonus round coming up. Okay, you play for a 50-point head start in the next quiz. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to start at... We'll do with the top 20. We'll do the top 20. So, in 20th, on 166 points, it's E equals MC Hammer. Rock on, boy, well done. On 169, it's Hamilton, well played. On 171, you're a Quizzed Harry. On 177, Disco Dave. On 188, let's get quizzical, quizzical. On 201, it's Universally Challenged. On 206, it's The Simpsons. On 208, it's Quiz Tarrant. On 211, round of applause for the missus, Minge Breath, upstairs, well done. She never does that well on the quiz. In 11th on 260, it's Sarah, well done. Not my Sarah, that's another Sarah, that's Team Sarah. In 10th on 400, it's the Boston Batwangers, well played. In 9th on 414 points, it's Just Tiddies, excellent work. In 8th on 434, it's Whiskey Business. In 7th on 437, it's the Greys. In 6th on 456, it's John J. Quizbo. That's the Wiggies. Well done. Well done, Matt and Lindsay. In 5th on 490, it's Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Not even a top 3 finish, Harold. What are you playing at? In 4th on 501 points, it's Saltsmorts. These are great league points, these guys. Really good for the league. In 3rd on 519, it's Adam H., which means our tonight's winner is either, in no order, Glorious Space or Kaylee McAteer. Let's have a look at who was the winner. Drum roll, please. Brrr.
Briefcase wanker.
Kaylee McAteer steals it by 1 point. Well done, Kaylee. You are tonight's winner. I will send you some dollars via the miracle of PayPal. Okay then, folks, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have our final bonus round. I'm going to put you on a short break because I do need to take stock of these scores because they obviously go onto the league, then reset them for the bonus round. I'll explain how the bonus round works. And then after the bonus round, we got Tuesday free bingo, which we'll be doing after that. Okay, so don't go anywhere. 3 minutes and we'll be back. Okay then guys, so we're going to do our bonus round. Now bonus round is really fun because it's questions about the questions that you've already had. Some of them will just be the same question that you've already had at some point in tonight's quiz, repeated, okay? And some will be like a little bit of a twist on the question, asking you about the question. Now, it is 100 points, okay, for a correct answer. That's at the start of the timer, but it zips down really quickly, okay? So you've got to get in there as fast as you can and get the most amount of points as possible. So speed is super important, okay? So it's questions on tonight's quiz or about tonight's quiz. Like I said, it reduces to 10 from 100. Now, because of the delay, you won't actually able to get 100 points because you're sort of going to be 3.5 seconds behind because of the delay in the software. So, but everyone's at the same, you know, everyone will be at the same thing. So I think the maximum you can get is somewhere in the region of about 70 points, 75 points for a correct answer. Something like that. I can't remember. But you've got to be quick. The faster you answer, the more points you get, okay? Now, winner gets a 50-point head start on the next quiz, which is on Saturday night, okay? Finish in the top 20, it's actually the top 22. If your name appears on the screen, the scores, you know, at the end of the round, you get 150 league points. We automatically enter you into a league, which we're doing annually, and then we're at the moment we're playing for a £100 prize on the league. I'm hoping that when we refresh the league, the following it'll either be it'll be probably December at the end of the year. We'll probably do it just before Christmas, and then when we reset it in January, I'm hoping we'll be playing for a lot more money. We might have more players. Who knows? We'll see. But that's how that works. So here we go then. Your bonus round. Get ready. You've had all these answers tonight. The answers to the questions that you're about to get, you've already had. So you've just got to be quick. Okay? Here we go. In what year did Atomic Kitten sing "Love Doesn't Have to Hurt"? The correct answer, 2003. Well done to everyone that got it right. No fastest finger bonus on this one. We just move straight on to the next question, okay? So no jingles or anything. You'll not find out how you've done until the very end, okay? Here's your next question. What do the French call the English Channel? Correct answer, La Manche. You all got that one right, apart from one. Unlucky. Here's your next one. What's Eminem's group called? The correct answer is D12. All of you got that one right again. Well done. Here's your next one. What year did South Africa host the World Cup? See where you're paying attention to the question. That's you know what I mean? Probably not. The correct answer is 2010. Last question in your bonus round. How do you say to drink in Spanish? Espanol. I like to think I teach you things through the medium of my quiz. Some of you actually learn that. Oh, no, wrong. 20 of you got that one wrong. The correct answer is beber. Unlucky. Right, that is the end of your bonus round. Let's see how you all did. I will do... in fact, actually, I'll just put all the scores on the screen and we'll get cracked on with the bingo. So here we go. The winner, drum roll, is...
Nothing suits me like a suit.
Redemption for the suit. He cocked up massively during the quiz and lost quite a lot of points on his doubling up on the fastest finger bonus. So there you go, Sam. 50-point head start for next week. Don't mess it up. And everybody else in there, well done. John J. Quizbo, the Greys, MC Hammer, all of you, well done for getting up there. You've all got 150 league bonus points going on, okay? So plenty of extra points for you guys. I'm just going to take a picture of that. because obviously I have to keep it separate to the rest of your stuff. Okie dokie. Right, we're going to do bingo now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the instructions on the screen. So what you do is you leave the RedTooth app now, so you can forget the app. You need to go to a browser, and you need to go to bingomaker.com. Don't worry, I'm going to put it on your screen in a second. And what you need to do is click Join Game. Okay, there's two options. You'll see it in a second. I'm going to put it on your screen in a minute. Join Game, and then just scroll down on the list of games. You're looking for Johnny's Online Quiz, all one word, okay? And the password, because it's a free game, you don't need a code. The password is Johnny, which is JOHNNY, all lower case. But I'm going to put all this information on your screen now. Oi, oi! Right, we got 30 players on the bingo. There were 34, 31, there were 34, 35 players on the quiz, I think, or maybe even 36. So I don't know who's staying on and who's not, but I do think that is the bulk. Well, 32 now. Let's give it a couple more, just a little minute. So you want to be looking, like I said, for game name. You can see it on the screen there on the left-hand side. Johnny's Online Quiz, all one word. And then your password is Johnny, JOHNNY, all lowercase. There you go, because this is your free bingo. We're not playing for any cash, we're just playing for a free bingo ticket for Saturday night's quiz. Or, should I say, for those of you that play on a regular basis, you're actually playing for basically a credit towards getting a free month's pass. A month's pass of bingo on Saturday night is £6. It should be £8 because it's £2 a go, but we've made a monthly pass for £6. So get 3 free wins on a Tuesday and you can have a free month's pass. Right, 33 players. I reckon I'm just going to get started. Yeah, I think that's it, because I know not everyone likes to stay behind and play bingo, so I reckon that is your lot. Right, okay, so you've got your bingo card in front of you. Please tap off the middle square. That's a freebie. We're playing for a line, which is horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. Okay, so any line in any of them shapes. The actual, you know, the app will tell me if you've won. So don't panic. Just make sure you're tapping your numbers off. Also bear in mind that there is still a delay on YouTube, which is about 3.5 seconds, but there's no delay possible on this software. So the numbers and everything will come up on your screen. You'll see everything there. You'll be a little bit in front of me. I'll be 3.5 seconds behind you. There's 10 seconds between each number, which I think gives plenty of time for everyone to stay up to date. Okay, so let me change the music. Put something a little dramatic on in the background and let's get started. Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? There we go. Call it tension music. I hope it's worked. Yeah, there it is. Lovely. Right then, let's get started on your bingo. Eyes down, pin back your logos. Come on, shaggers, here we go. We're ready for your bingo. Your first number is... It's on the B line. 1 and 2, number 12. Your second number is on the I line, and it's 2 and 1, 21. Your next number's on the G line. It's 5 and 6, 56. Your next number's also on the G line. It's all the 5s, 55. On the O line, 8 and 9, 89. On the I line, 2 and 3, 23. Just want to say, if you have joined late, you can see all the numbers there, you can catch up. On the O line, 8 and 4, 84. On the G line, 6 and 9, 69. Everyone's favourite number. If you don't know what that means, have your parents explain it to you. 80, blind 80 on the O line. On the O line again, 8 and 1, 81. On the G line, 6 and 7, 67. On the G line again, 6 and 1, 61. On the B line, 1 and 4, 14. Hold tight, riders, hold tight. On the N line, 4 and 8, 48. On the O line, 8 and 7, 87. On the B line, all the 1s, legs 11. On the G line, 5 and 9, 59. On the G line again, 7 and 2, 72. On the B line, on its own, number 1. On the O line, 7 and 5, 75. On the B line, on its own, lucky 7. On the B line, on its own, number 8. On the N line, bullseye, number 50. On the N line again, 4 and 2, 42. On the O line, 8 and 3, 83. On the N line, 4 and 7, 47. And we've got a winner. It's card number 19. Please take a screenshot of your ticket and then send it me on Facebook, please, if you would be so kind, or post it into the group so we can identify you and get you a free code for Saturday's bingo, or put a little marker next to your name to tot up for getting a free month's pass. Right, everyone, that is all from me tonight. Thank you all for playing. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you're enjoying the bingo still. We're going to carry on doing that. It seems to be working really well. Everyone really enjoys it. As usual, can I ask you to share everything? Just tell everyone about the quiz. Get as many people playing as possible. The more people that play, the better the prize money for you guys. Also, as well, we'll be hitting you up if you want some merch. That'll be going in the group as soon as we've got an idea of how long it takes to do everything in quantity and all the cost and postage and stuff like that. Postage is such a bastard when you're trying to send stuff out. That is the worst merchandise. You get something that costs 3 pence to make, and then to post it out costs like £8. That's where it kills you. But we're gonna get some proper pricing and everything, and we'll put all that in the group. Also, as well, if you want to do the Friends quiz, which is coming up on the 18th, which is a Thursday, please go to my Ticket Tailor website, which is the link is on the YouTube channel and everything. If you're having trouble finding the Friends quiz to buy the tickets, then just message me and I'll send you a link directly, because it is getting close to the time. We want plenty of people involved on that so we can give a decent prize away. And also as well, don't forget, just keep adding people to the group, which is Johnny's Online Quiz. Add people who actually want to play the quiz. Don't, no need to fill it full of randomers that have no interest in the quiz. We're not bothered about them, but try and get a few extra people involved. If you get more people involved, you get extra league bonus points, which reminds me, can you please tot up how many league extra bonus points from Recommend a Friend you believe you should have, so that I can cross-reference, I believe that's the correct word, with the information that I've got. Make sure that you're not missing out on any points in the league, etc. I will try and update the league table tomorrow and post it on around tea time. Right, that's it. I think that's everything. Thank you all. It's been an absolute pleasure. Good night. God bless. I'm off to watch Snowpiercer and have a few more beers. Much love. See you later.